Well, it's raining. I just realized my whole life is right here. Candy, just childhood, fine art, Garbage Pail Kids. Only thing missing is boxing and Lego. Guys, today I actually have a real topic. We're going to be talking about Garbage Pail Kid groups. While I do that, let's finish up this binder. I think I can finish this binder I think we can look at this and I talk about this topic at the same time. So I'm going to give it a go. I think last time we left off somewhere in here. All right, so today's topic today's topic is about some group ideas I have. If you don't have your own Garbage Pail Kids group here on Facebook, it's super easy to make. It takes literally like a minute to do it. You just create a group, you give it a title. It's going to ask you before you move on to put a photograph as your banner, but you can just plug in any picture off your phone, just like real quick, just to get the program to move on to the last step. Like literally you can make a group in probably 30 seconds. I've made tons of them. I didn't always publish them. But anyway, I have 26 group ideas and I have them from A to Z. So for every letter of the alphabet, I came up with the group concept. Now, most of these are pretty damn serious, and I'm giving you guys some pretty fucking good ideas. Now, some of them are just, I had to force, for example, I couldn't find a good one for the letter I, so it's kind of a funny one, for example. Again, let's finish this binder, and I'm going to start this series called the Alphabet Groups. Now, one more thing before I get started. There is a critique that on Facebook we have too many Garbage Pail Kid groups. Some of you guys didn't want to join Block Stars Live. You didn't want to be a part of this. It was at the time, it was like, oh my God, what is this? You know what I mean? And I don't think the title Block Stars Live is it needs to be changed maybe. I don't know. But anyway, there's just so many fucking groups. There was a guy on Don who actually posted a list of all the Garbage Pail Kid groups. Not just the dead ones, but the actual active ones. I believe the list was 80 groups. Listen to me. There's over 80 Garbage Pail Kid groups on Facebook at this time. And he put them in alphabet order. And it dawned on me, that's how I kind of feel about this. There's so many alphabet groups. So if you're a group owner, I'm a group owner. Mine is Novelty Candy Marketplace, though I don't have a Garbage Pail Kids. I'm actually a free agent at the moment if you need a moderator. Anyway, if you have a group right now, I'll ask this question real quick and then we'll move on. I want you to ask yourself, are you one of the alphabet groups or are you one of the alpha groups? Now, this time, Black Stars Live is definitely an alphabet group. We have almost zero following. We barely squeaked by with 300 members. Most of these guys are just my artist friends who are not into Garbage Pail Kids. They're just placeholders, I guess. I don't know what to call them. I mean, they're real people, obviously. Okay, let's get started. So I'm going to go in alphabet order. These are Russ fans' ideas for future Garbage Pail Kids groups. And guys, you can take them from me. They're yours. I'm giving them to you. This is my gift. I'm getting out of the hobby. I don't much fucking care what happens after really August. Okay, for the letter A, here's my idea. I think we should have a group called Garbage Pail Kids Alcohol Anonymous, AA. Okay, so you go in the group and these are people that are just so addicted to Garbage Pail Kids. You know how people do the breaks? That shit's gambling. Let's be honest. These people that buy slots and breaks, you're just gambling. You're rolling the fucking dice. You're giving some stranger, some sports cards guy most of the time, like $80, and you're watching this guy for over an hour and a half opening packs. That's gambling, man. You don't know what's coming out of these packs. And if you do the math, and some people's done the math, and it's fucking terrifying, you almost have no chance of actually pulling anything worthwhile. The 2 times I participated in a break, I absolutely lost my ass. I forget what they call it, snubbing or something. Anyway, I didn't win anything. So I think we need a group called Alcoholics Anonymous, Garbage Pail Kids Edition, where we go in there, there's therapy, we just admit we have a problem. Guys, I have a fucking problem. I can't stop wasting money on reprints. Tops can just tomorrow print fucking, what about a diamond edition? We have chrome. Is Topps going to do a ruby edition? What's some other fucking gems? Emeralds, right? Is there going to be a garbage pail emeralds? It doesn't matter, right? We're going to buy whatever fucking product because we're so addicted. All right, guys, for my B, and by the way, we're going through my foreign candy wrapper, with these bubblegum candy wrapper collection. Oh, we're to the back. Ooh. Guys, there's some X-rated titties and TNA in the back of this motherfucker. Stay with me. Yeah, this is going to be a long live stream because my wife's not here. All right, so my first idea is Garbage Pail Kids Alcoholics Anonymous. That would be a killer group, funny yet entertaining, and people would join it. Okay, B. What would be a good group for B? Here's my idea. Ready? Garbage Pail Kids Boot Camp. Okay? Now, Garbage Pail Kids Boot Camp, what my concept is, okay, what about all these new collectors? Think about it. When Chrome 4 hits, it's going to hit. I'm pretty sure they already printed those cards. They're going to release them. They're not going to just lose money off it. Okay, when Chrome 4 hits, what happens every time we have a Chrome release? We get a bunch of fucking new collectors in here. And so what we need to do as a community, don't let these fucking newbies just wander around Marketplace and ask dumb questions. Come on, man. You're fucking stinking up the place. Okay, if we see a new collector, I'm talking about me and you. We're pros, right? If we see a new collector, what we're going to do from now on, we're going to redirect them to Garbage Pail Kids Boot Camp. Okay, when you get inside, we're going to have some bossy motherfuckers, maybe me actually, who doesn't mind talking and getting people's faces. And we're going to teach these newbies how to act. We're going to teach them not to ask dumb questions. I think there needs to be a site like Boot Camp where we're buffering this, because it's so cringe when you go on these sites and I'm trying to talk to my friends who I've known for like 15 fucking years, and then some random ass female it's not always females, but a lot of times it is, just asks dumb fucking stupid questions. You know what I'm saying? All right, so that's my idea for B, Boot Camp. All right, guys, let's slow down a little bit. This page is absolutely fucking incredible. I see a very rare Freddy wrapper. Notice Freddy's misspelled because in the country, that's how you spell that name. These are foreign, right? We have Rambo. These all had bubble gum at one time. Here's a vintage 1986 Top Gun wrapper. Titanic, not my favorite movie. Thundercats, holy shit. RoboCop. Gremlins is tucked behind the Sweet Tarts there. It's just going to keep going and going. All right, so those are my two groups so far. Alcoholics Anonymous and Boot Camp. All right, for C, my idea, for the letter C, for the alphabet groups of the future. You ready? The Church of Atom Bomb. All right, guys, I think we need a spiritual center in this hobby. Guys, we're just a bunch of fucking deviant kids. Most of us, We sat in the back of the classroom when we were kids. We're a bunch of misfits and loners and weirdos. And we just don't have a soul. I think we need a group, maybe called Church of Atom Bomb, where on Sundays we can have someone who cares about hobby lore and history give us a sermon on the meaning of Garbage Pail Kids. Like, there's no fucking meaning. If you if you walk around, mole around the fucking hobby, it's just a bunch of fucking ads. Everyone's trying to get rid of their damn green cards or purple wave shit. No one knows what you call them. Their glitter cards. Oh, by the way, holy shit. Look at these super rare X-Files. Did you know X-Files had their own bubble gum? Did you know they had two? Xena had their own bubble gum. They did. Did you know there was a Saved by the Bell bubble gum? Are you fucking kidding me? 90210. What about MTV Spring Break 1997, man? Where were you? I wasn't there. Probably Daytona Beach. Actually, I was probably pretty close to that. I always went to the beach, Florida at least. All right, so that was my ideas so far. For A, Alcoholics Anonymous GPK group. B, Garbage Pail Kids boot camp for the newbies. C, Church of Atom Bomb. We mostly meet on Sundays. On Wednesdays, I forgot to mention there is sort of a feeding time where you can list things. Obviously, we can't have a supper together on Wednesday nights at church. But on our groups, that means you can sell things to other church members. Okay, you guys ready for my idea for D? No, not Garbage Pail Kids dicks. What about this? What about Garbage Pail? This is one of my best ideas. We need a group called Garbage Pail Kids Dollar Store. Okay, listen. You can take this and run. Where's Paul at? Where's my boy Paul? Paul, you ready? This is actually badass. We need a group where you can only list items that are $1. Now, obviously, the problem here is shipping. Like, no one wants to deal with the shipping because it would cost more to ship it. But that we can work that out because you would buy multiple things because they're so fucking cheap. There would be a buying limit, but the catch is everything's $1. So you're listing like just a random Harry Harriet card that's in excellent condition, just any random card. Yeah, I had a question. Yeah, I do have Zelda stuff in here. Let me skip back. Yeah, I paid over $100 for this. It's the only Link to the Past gum I've ever seen. Any Zelda candy or gum is extremely rare. They just Nintendo didn't give the rights to this to other companies. They were very protective over their Zelda intellectual property. Now, Mario was everywhere. Mario goes back to the early 80s, but the Zelda IP was something they really has held on. They still hold on to it. They don't just pass that out willy-nilly to any company. So to see that they actually had a bubble gum and some kids saved this is, these are rare. I remember paying $50 for that. It might be worth more. I don't know. These sell in the $30 range. The Vampire's easily a $50 wrapper by itself. It should be more. It's a Romanian vampire wrapper from Romania. That's the country right next to Transylvania. You know what I'm saying? All right, so Dollar Store. Guys, think about this. We need a group called GPK Dollar Store. Everything. You can't list anything above $1. Not 99 cents, not $1.01. Don't be an asshole. It's got to be $1. But the thing is, you could make a list where you have tons of cards and they're all just $1. And there would be a buying minimum. Because no one wants to sell a card for $1 and then have to ship it. You would lose money. So there's going to be a minimal, like you have to buy 10 cards for me to you know, ship your order, basically. That sort of thing. All right. I'm getting worked up here. Forgot where I'm at. Okay, right here. Dude, there's no way we're finishing this. I do want to get y'all, because I see a lot of people in here already. I gotta get y'all the good stuff. Yeah. I got some that literally has dicks on it. All right. Okay, my idea for E. Okay, you ready? Let's see what we got. Magic and Spells. That's a witchcraft gum. Skeleton Warriors. You guys remember that? That's very 80s. Mafia. Holy shit, there's a guy holding a gun who's going to kill you. Casper. That's pretty lame. Dinosaurs. Good graphics. Yeah, it kind of drops off here. Skate, by the way. This was a game. This is a video game I used to play called Skate. I think it was PlayStation 1. They made a bubble gum for it. A UFO bubble gum. Those are cool. Those are from Spain. Simpsons. Never been a big Simpsons guy. But you know, this stuff comes up. I still want it. WF. Got Hogan on there. This page picks back up with A-Team. Terminator 2, right? My Little Pony. But it's written in fucking Spanish. One of my best ones, G.I. Joe. That's extremely rare. Probably at least $50, not more. Yeah, I know. I flipping through them like they're nothing. I bought these one by one. This isn't something you buy in a big group. These are extremely rare. Some of them. I mean, not every single one of them. Transformers. Go out and find you a Transformer bubble gum. And then holler back. Let me know what you paid. Go out there and find you a Heavy Metal. You ever seen a Heavy Metal? It's a comic book we used to have in the 80s. I don't know if they still make it. It had I had nude women in it, basically. But it was, you know, it was cartoons and shit. But it was pretty shocking to see nudity in the comic book form. And you could pretty much only find it, at least I could only find it, in the old Heavy Metal magazines back in the day. I'm over here with He-Man next. Okay, so let me go ahead and give you my group idea for the letter E. I think we need a GPK group called eHarmony. When I'm out here in the groups, I see fucking love, dude. I see everything from a bunch of gay love to people flirting with the girls like me. I think we need a group, though, for singles. Oh, by the way, I forgot to show you that. 007. This thing is from London. It's actually a British. So cool. Yeah, but I think we need like a dating. This would be a dating Garbage Pail Kids group. Get all these lonely fucking people. You know, I had friends, not to bring up, you know, bad memories. It is what it is. It's just facts. I've had friends get divorces while they were GPK collectors. I've had good friends. I've even had friends get divorces because of their addiction to collecting Garbage Pail Kids. Remember, I'm suggesting we also need an Alcoholics Anonymous group as well. So, and I think we need to help the newbies with the boot camp. I think we need a church to bring meaning back to the hobby. I think we need a Garbage Pail Kids dollar store. And I think we need a dating site for all the GPK collecting singles out there who want to just mingle, man. Oh, you like Adam Bond? Me too. Let's set up a date. Oh, shit, you live in California, I live in Georgia? This ain't going to work. Maybe we can have some online sex. Maybe we can virtually date. So this could set up all kinds of shit. You know, because obviously only probably like 2 or 3 people can actually meet because we live all fucking around the world. But we need a site to just bring all the fucking singles out there together who are ready to mingle with other weirdos. You know what I'm saying? All right. So let's get back on track. We're looking at He-Man. These are vintage 1984 from Spain and I don't know what country. Wow. Did you know He-Man had their own bubble gum? No, you didn't, because you're not from Spain. Mortal Kombat had their own bubble gum. They had 3 variants. Oh, Street Fighter. Who used to play Street Fighter? Oh, Transformer. It's in the wrong fucking spot. It should be on this page. I'll fix it later. Oh, what's over here? Pirates of the Caribbean. Johnny Depp canceled. You got fucking, what's his name? Knight Rider. In Arabic writing, did you know Middle Eastern people like fucking Knight Rider? I think it was the Germans that actually liked Knight Rider. That was so much. Smurfs. I like the Smurfs. I'll admit it. They're one of my guilty pleasures. Not really the show, but I like Smurfs. Like, I just like the imagery of it. I just think it's just nice, man. I was always kind of hot on, Smurfette, I can't read any of this shit, man. I mean, it's in some weird language. Spice Girls. Fucking Spice Girls bubblegum. Yeah, this is going to start dropping off until we get to the X-rated group. So I can actually start flipping through these. So let's take a good gander at these slowly boring thematic bubblegums from random countries. A lot of football, soccer, Guys, got the World Cup coming up. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Kama Sutra. Got a couple people doing it in the butt. All right, guys, let me go ahead and give you my next alphabet group. And then we're going to look at some sexy bubblegum. All right, so what about for F? Okay, so my idea for the group for the letter F is Garbage Pail Kid Fails. Okay, what this is... Where's my boy Derek at? Is he on here? Derek, where you at, man? Derek Berlin, where you at? I don't see him. I think he's at work. Okay, so back in the day, Derek Berlin on Garbage Pail Kids Underground used to... He had a thread. It was the most popular thread in Garbage Pail Kids history. It was about auctions on eBay that were overpriced. And so what he would do, he would go on eBay and find, like when you go on eBay and someone wants like $5,000 for a beat up atom bomb. You know what I mean? Those. But it was the most popular thread I've ever seen in Garbage Pail Kids hobby history. I think we need to bring that back. So my idea for F is actually Garbage Pail Kid Fails. It's a group where you can post all the funny, just cringe post, eBay, overpriced eBay. Because if you go on, just name a fucking site, people do that. They'll I saw one for, what was it? I think a Series 1 box, and they wanted like $100,000 for it or something. We need a page where you can post that shit, because I love seeing that shit, and I'm always on eBay. I'm an eBay rat. I mean, that's how you get the greatest collections in the world. You have to be an eBay rat like me. And I come across all this shit, and I know it'd bring a smile to your face, but I want a site where I can post that and I'm around other people that post the same content. Because if I do it, if I find something, oh, this motherfucker is selling, name a fucking card, a Bonnie Bunny. He's got a Bonnie Bunny with rounded corners. He wants $30 for this. Look at this loser. But if I post it, people's not going to like it because they would be scared. They think I'm being a hater. We need a site called Garbage Pail Kid Fails, where all the people in there is on the same page, and we are hating on some shit. All right, let's look at some sex. You ready? All right, these are real bubblegum wrappers, and of course, who would make this shit up? These at one time had bubblegum with little porn pictures in them. The first one, Kama Sutra bubblegum. Hey, Mom, take your boy out. Buy him some Kama Sutra bubblegum. Teach him the birds and the bees. You're not a woman enough to tell him. So let these motherfuckers at Kama Sutra bubblegum teach him all about sex and how to do it in the butt. Next up, puzzle girls. I see some coochie on there. See some titties. See some blonde hair girls. Puzzle girls. If you bought this gum, it had a puzzle piece. Basically, it was a picture of a naked woman fully nude, but you had to buy a bunch of these puzzle pieces to connect to make the porn image. What a fucking brilliant concept. Imagine all these 13-year-old Spanish kids buying so much puzzle girls bubblegum to complete the photographs. Fucking legendary. It just gets better. Next we have the erotic Snow White. Oh my God, bare breast lady here showing you the goods. Wow. They made this shit incredible. Let me tell you something right now. This is more Garbage Pail Kids than anything Topps has produced since like 2014, dude. This is more Garbage Pail Kids. Summer bottoms. Woo, it's hot outside. Take off your clothes. Go to the beach. Do you know in some countries it's okay to take off your clothes at the beach? Not where I live. At Myrtle Beach, we can't be doing all that bullshit. Or Hilton Head, wherever, that's where we usually go. But over there, women take it off. Men wear Speedos. Not me. I'm a fat fuck. All right, next up. Girls Against AIDS. I see a condom mascot. Holy shit. A mascot that's in the shape of a rubber. I was about to say only in America. None of these are American. We would never see this, right? Come on. We would never... We live in such a fucking lame conceptual place. Like, it's the greatest country in the world, but like, it's so woke, man. You can't have any fun. I can't even really talk freely in the GPK groups. Some of y'all are so woke, man. Get a fucking life, dude. Viagra, dude. Take the blue pill. She's ready. Latin lovers. Yeah, this one's not very exciting. The thing, though, if you bought this, inside were Latino or Latina naked girls. But I don't have any of those. Erotic Guinness. I'm not sure what that means, but you see the nipples on erotic? Yeah, these had nudie stickers in them. Bikini Baby. Guys, sorry it's so fucking dark. There's like a massive storm here in Augusta. Thank God. We've been in a fucking heat wave from hell. I'm sweating over here like James Brown. He's from here. Bikini Baby, laid out with your titties all in the sun. Might as well take that little bottom off. On the back, got more. You thought that was all I have? Nuh-uh. I'm Russ Van. I have the biggest novelty collection in the world. Sharon Stone. Open this. You can see her twat. Top models. Yeah. Open up and see. You can tell these ladies don't have shirts on. Buy that piece of that bubble gum. You can see what's hiding. Beach girls. Hell yeah. Playboy bubble gum. Y'all already know what that is. Beach teats. Got a big penis wrapped up like a snake. Ready to strike. Got a big titty nipple right there. Beach teats. Madonna. Yeah, she's skank, but she didn't used to be skank. I used to like Madonna. Remember? I mean, like, you remember her? To me, after Material Girl, she got pretty skank. But I'm talking pre-Material Girl Madonna. Fucking hot, dude. Like borderline Madonna. Remember her? Oh, God. Borderline. Top models. Hell yeah, man. I'll be the judge. Bikini baby. Yeah. See how they're dropping off though? Like I'm losing the pictures on them. Now there is some more coming. Sports ladies. Ooh. Ever wanted to see a naked woman holding a baseball bat? Buy our gum. Lovely girls. Who says? I'll be the judge. Show me what you got. What's that even say? Auto ladies. Holy shit, look at that mascot. Got some buns. Auto ladies, cars and women. Has there ever been a better combination than sports cars and hot girls? Beach bottoms. Hell yeah. What about blondes? Sorry, are you dark-haired girls? We just want the blondes. Schoolgirls. Holy shit, this was a real bubblegum. God. You know what? I want to hold this. I've got to just touch it. Yep, still smells like bubblegum. Oh. Schoolgirls. Oh, what was that like? And you know these were wrapped around a block of little bubblegum. These were penny pieces or nickel pieces. We call them different things. It was only this big. That's what she said. But inside it had a little sticker with a little porn picture and a block of bubble gum. Man, it's getting dark in here. We're going to have a huge fucking storm. Let's see if we can finish before we lose all light. Okay, so, let me give you one more or two more group names. Okay, for the letter G. I like this idea too. This is actually a pretty serious idea. What about Garbage Pail Kid gurus? Okay, so I'm obviously an expert on Garbage Pail Kids and all things that are related to Garbage Pail Kids, you know. Remember, I didn't just collect Garbage Pail Kids. I collected everything in the aisle back when we were kids. I collected everything that was around Garbage Pail Kids in that aisle. Remember when you go to the gas station, you pick up a pack of Garbage Pail Kids? I collected everything. I collected Garbage Pail Kids and all that other little weird shit around it. I think we need a group where all the experts, the gurus, get on there and just educate, man. Okay? Just educate. Okay? We need a guru site where we can educate people about just Garbage Pail Kids, right? All right, let's get back on track. Got some more nudity. Emmanuel. She's a model. She's Spanish. I believe she's late 80s, early 90s. She was a porn star. She did some porn films in Spain. More Beach Cheats Purple Edition. You won't believe what's coming, guys. You still with me? I lost some of you. I'm sad. Go back to work. Y'all ready? Russ Van is getting canceled. Women of color. Wow. Women of color. That would never exist in today's world. Have you ever heard of Sex Films Bubblegum? It's real. And it's big. What about Buzzy? Starring some name I can't pronounce. Damn. All you want's a nickel? I'm your man. All right, this is the it's basically the last full page, and there's a few down here. So we're looking at my X-rated bubblegum collection. Lips, and it says sex, but that's how you pronounce it in their country. New busty girls with caps. Whatever that means. I guess milk caps or something. Penthouse collection bubblegum. 1995 by Penthouse International. Wow. Larry Flint wants you to eat his bubblegum. Penthouse bubblegum green variant. Some shit I can't pronounce, but I'm pretty sure this had porn images in it. I'm just guessing though. This one says exotic tattoo. So if you bought this as a kid, it came with a tattoo that you licked with your mouth. Or you can use a sponge and water. You know, you remember those tattoos you would wet, then you stick it on your arm and they never really worked very good. That's what it had. But when you open this, it was a little naked lady. I've seen them. It had little naked ladies, and you would tattoo that on your arm like a sailor. Get some old sailor tats of naked ladies. Don't know why I'm going British. Busty Girls and Surprise. Holy shit, I thought the Busty Girls was a surprise. Oh my god. More Penthouse in the wrong fucking spot. Blue edition. Last two. And then I'm closing this. Love Story. And then this bitch. Don't know her name. Alright guys, so yeah, I'm going to end the video here. I've been talking a while. My throat's dry. So we're going to stop at G, but I'm going to go all the way to Z with this series. So to recap my ideas for A through G, GPK, Alcoholics Anonymous. That's where people who have troubles spending money on breaks and you're just addicted to this rat race, I'm going to get you some help on this group. Okay, my idea for B was GPK Boot Camp. This is for new collectors. We're going to catch them. We're going to see them in different groups. We're going to say, oh, buddy, we have a group for newbies. And I need you to go in there and get your certificate. That's the thing. With newbies, you have to be a member of GPK Boot Camp for 2 weeks before you get back in the real groups. Okay? Because we got to train these people, man. We can't just have them walking around willy-nilly talking stupid. Okay, my idea for C is Church of Adam Bomb. Every Sunday, a sermon about the meaning of Garbage Pail Kids. Let's get meaning back. Wednesday night suppers, you can sell some shit. Okay, D is Garbage Pail Kids Dollar Store. Everything you list has to be $1. It has to be $1. That's the fun of it. Man, this site's going to be lit and crazy. E is eHarmony. We need a dating site. There's a lot of singles out there. There's people that's gotten divorces and they're looking to mingle. We're going to bring all those people together and just give them a place where they can hook up. And then F is Fails. That's where you go around looking at all the funny overpriced items on eBay, stupid things people say in these groups, and you all just repost them in Garbage Pail Kids Fails. Think about Fail Army on YouTube. There's a bunch of these fail places. It's just funny, you know. And it's just basically just a big meme group. And then lastly, G is going to be Garbage Pail Kid Gurus. Only experts get together. All the experts are the mods and admins. And then we let newbies come in and we just teach them. It's an educational site. You know, ever wanted to ask the expert their opinion? Come to Garbage Pail Kid Gurus. Okay? Hell, we could even give out grades and certificates to them too. Oh, did you learn what I taught you today? Who is 14B? Who knows who 14B is, class? Oh, Jason Basin, you got it right. You get an A. Now fuck off. All right, guys, I'm going to continue this maybe later on today or tomorrow. I don't know when. And we'll keep going down the alphabet. Group list. Russ Van out.